Hello everyone, today I'm opening up some diecast and we're gonna start with this Midnight Express. Now when I saw this, I thought it was one of the Warlock trucks, which they made two kinds of these special trucks back in the day, 1978 and 1979. You could get a little red Express or you could get a Warlock truck, and the Warlock truck could be had in black or in dark green, and these I find always to be very cool. I always thought they were cool, and I always have my microfiber and my bottle of wax handy when I open up diecast, because I will clean them up and I will look at them under magnification to make sure they're perfect. They have very high standards. You can see there's a little bit of maybe it's protectant or oil on them, so I'll re-wax them and re-clean them. Wonder if you can open the hood. I'm gonna check that out. So there seems to be maybe a little scratch here. Sometimes you can polish them off, and I will take my wax and my rag and I will work on polishing that off. These, if I remember correctly, these you're allowed to open them up. They have screws instead of rivets, which if you're a die-cast collector, that is a big plus. That means you can swap out the wheels easily if you want to. These wheels, they're a little big for me, but they remind me of the original rims that these Warlocks or Little Red Express trucks came with. These are unobtainium, so when I see them at a show car, sometimes I can see that they're damaged or pitted. That happens. Or if they are in mint condition, that will tell you about the rest of the truck. I am in the salt belt here, like a lot. So fortunately these do have screws holding the bottom together, so that means I can take it apart. The hood, I didn't want to pry on it too hard because I don't want to use my screwdriver to pry on it. I don't want to scratch the paint. So I'll be able to tell much easier if you can open the hood when I crack this open. Let's see what we got inside. That's the same thing. I don't want to put too much force on it. So I did spend some time polishing it. It attenuated it a little bit. You can still kind of see it, but the hood is really nice. I think they call these a bird bath hood, and the sides came out really nice as well. And these side pipes, it wasn't part of the Warlock package, but the wood sides were. So that's a nice touch. That is a nice touch. A very nice truck. Really happy to get this. Something, a truck I would like to have, to own in real life. For sure. I have the 92 Chevy, so I'm pretty happy driving that around. Then we'll do this one next. Power Wagon. These are limited editions. You know, I wish everybody could get one, but I guess that's the way it is. I got fed up with green lights because of the poor quality control, but with these M2s, I have not had big problems yet. So I check them out as they come in very carefully, but there wasn't any big splotches of crazy glue. If there's a little bit of tiny scratches, that's okay, they'll buff out, you know, and if I care enough about it, I'll spend the time and really buff them out. Well, these have quite the setup. So I'll take them out. Oh, look at that. There's even some drive shafts and leaf springs. That's kind of cool. At that price point, which is about the same as a Greenlight, I find these to be superior. I think the hood's open. I just don't want to force it. I'd prefer to have the hood closed and no scratches. But that's just me. That is quite the setup. Let's take a look at underneath here. Look at that. Freestanding drive shaft. That's really cool. And then the leaf springs, just like it should be. Let's see if this one, the hood opens. Power Wagon, there was a nice package they had. Okay, this is what I want to talk about. You see the tires not perfectly round on there. I should count it as a flaw, but it doesn't bother me because the tires are rubber. I can take them out. Usually I put them in hot water and then I put them back on. So with the hot water will help them to stretch out a little bit more, so I can put them back on. The paint looks good on this one too. I am gonna wax it. We'll have a second look, but I do not wax the flat black part. That is a no-no. But that is a beautiful truck. I love it. So I'm gonna get some hot water and we'll soften these tires up. See, now that I got the tire off, I got my hot water here. Now that I got the tire off, I can just remove that extra little bit of sprue. So this is a flaw, but at the same time, I don't hate it. You know, it's like IKEA. I feel like I'm part of building this perfect model. So I'll take my time and I'll remove that. Get it out of the way, and then I'll re-inspect my tire, making sure that everything looks good, and then I'll reinstall it on here. So that type of a flaw, I don't mind resetting the tires. It's from my point of view, it's kind of fun actually. They didn't look bad. They didn't look too bad when I got it. And when I'm done with it, it's gonna look perfect. Now look at this beautiful paint job. So I'm very pleased with this, and the wheels look great now. So I feel like I took part in building this beautiful model. So I've got another nice four-wheel drive that I wanted to work on today, and this little guy right here. I don't know if that was another special stripe package. Pick him up. It looks very genuine. Looks like trucks that I saw back in the day. So everything looks good on this one. The wheels all look great, so there's nothing to say. Nothing to say, nothing to do about this. The other ones I did not want to force the hood. This one, it opens easily. That's great news. Looks like your average 360 or 318 engine, which is good. A minute to wax it. Looks awesome. They did a lot of tooling for these. They have the short bed, fleet side, and they also have the step side. So they did good on these. I really like them. I don't mail order these anymore, so whatever I can find when I'm going from store to store, I always stop in and see what's available. So I got lucky. I found these Little Red Express truck from Hot Wheels, but they, you know, look at that. This is what I'm used to. You know, it's $1 something to get these anymore, but look at the quality of the paint. That is too good to be true. Look at this paint job. That's why I was so disappointed in Greenlights, because I'm used to this. What a beauty. It doesn't say Little Red Express truck. It says, will you be my Valentine? I like it. This is a very nice truck. That for sure was a good purchase. Most enjoyable. And on the subject of Valentine's Day and romance, I bought this from Greenlight, but I'm not opening it. That way, if there's any flaws, I'll never know. Let's keep it that way. But I thought it was a good idea. I like, I like that. I like the association between movies and die-cast cars. For some reason, I like it, so I'm not gonna question that. I'm just gonna enjoy that the way that is. Another basic die-cast that I found, the DB5 from James Bond, which is always very cool. So that too goes with my my movie cars. Another nice set that I found. These I'll keep the boxes and put them back in the boxes after. But these are very inexpensive compared to say the same type of set as a Hot Wheels would be almost $20. But I still think the Hot Wheels is worth it. But these are cheaper. So if I come across a set that I like, I don't systematically buy all of them. But if I come across a set that I like, I will grab it. And I happen to like this. This is an OBS Chevy. The 454 SS package, when that came out, I thought that was really cool. I really wanted one. Well, as you know, I have the 92. Little band of plastic there. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this or not, maybe. Just to keep the tonneau cover in place. So I like that. You have the optional tonneau cover. No opening hood. But this is cheap. Maisto, they call them. They're always very cheap. But some of them are okay. I picked up a couple of them. I didn't have too many problems with flaws. At any rate, 454 SS is a truck that I like. So I really wanted one. I kind of like this tonneau cover. It's really cool, including this little spoiler at the back. Really adds to the car. That is a good idea. Actually, I'm going to display these, so I don't have to take out all the packaging, but I have to display it. These, you know, I kind of like it. I'm going to keep it. So if they come up with something that I like, I have to like the tow vehicle, and I have to like what it's towing. So this is supposed to be an Airstream trailer, which I like. Look at these wheels. For the money, this is awesome. Lots of fun. And this other M2 Dodge Charger Daytona, I couldn't resist. That is such a nice car, and it means something to me. So I definitely wanted that. That's right up my alley. And I bought a couple of more of the mid-range Hot Wheels with rubber tires. So this Celica GT4, I like it. That is the car that I play all the time in GTA 5 online. And then I also bought this this Batmobile, which I like the way the color of the car clashes with the color of the packaging. So to me, I'll buy these and I'll enjoy them, but with the understanding that the packaging adds value to the car, so I don't open them. The same for the Celica GTS. I know I won't be playing with that. And then this is one of their not so expensive mid-range. Just a very nice 62 Corvette. Couldn't resist. It is beautiful. Hot Wheels owns Matchbox, as you know, and I'm a sucker for cars that have opening hoods. So this says it has recycled material in the packaging, which is interesting. Oh, plastic-free packaging, which is interesting. It's a good idea. I don't know what this foam is made of if it's not plastic. Yeah, they do have recycled plastic in it, so this is kind of cool. I'm with that. Then we'll just open this up, see what the car is like. Should be nice. The Porsche 956 is a classic. I never owned one. I don't think I will either, but from people who like this car, from what they tell me, it's a well-balanced car. The handling and the power makes the car easy to handle around the corners. As I said before, what attracted me to it is the opening hood. It is also a classic. It is a little tricky to open, and just like the real Porsche, there's no room to work, so I appreciate the humor in that. But this is a very nice model of the 956, so I'm glad I got that. That is very cool. Keep your eyes open when you go to Hot Wheels. I was able to buy that. That is the Hero Hata Merc. So it's one of the first chopped up 51 Mercuries that people did. So it's a classic hot rod. But Hot Wheels paid very good homage to it. This is a nice model to have, a nice model to collect. I always open my packages that way because I can reuse them for storage. Even open them, I'll display them on the wall like that. But this one I'm going to be playing with. That is a beautiful car. And this is the color of the Hero Hata Merc. They make good choices with what details they put on and what details they omit, just like Kato. This is a nice model. So far this year, the regular line Hot Wheels, this is my favorite. Obviously I'm into classic cars, the new Ferraris and McLarens. I'll still get them, but this is where my heart is. Oldies but goodies. This is the reason why people collect Hot Wheels. I mean, look at this paint. It's a pearlescent green. It's absolutely flawless. And the choices they make, it's a beautiful car, beautifully executed. And look at these wheels. These wheels are great. For $1 and something, this is really awesome value for the money. This was a good choice. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly enjoyed making it for you. See you soon.